Hi there, dear Realtor. My name is Dami Olanrewaju. I'm the CEO at Upper Light Nigeria and the founder of Garnet Realtors Network. And today on our Garnet Weekly, I'll be sharing with you how to smash the sales in this second half of the year. And a lot of you might have had a frustrating first half of the year, client not closing, client ghosting you and all whatnot. But take heart. I think this second half should be better than the first. Again, that's if you would take some of the advice that I'm going to give you, okay? Now note that generally the economy was very, very poor in this first half. Nothing has changed, and all of that. But the whole idea is that, and that leads me to the first point, by the way, which is your mindset. Your mindset, okay? Your mindset determines actually how things will pan this second half of the year, okay? Because I'm not sure if the economy is going to change that much for the better part of the year, considering also that we're moving into an election year, okay? So I'm not sure. But one thing I'm sure is that whatever your mind can conceive, your hand can achieve. So it's a function of making sure you have a positive mindset. Make sure that you keep meditating on the figures, even when things around you are showing otherwise. Okay? Even as a company, we had a bad start this year. A lot of things we projected didn't go as we planned. But what we did do, we kept on focusing on the numbers. We kept on focusing on our goals, what we want to achieve. You have to take out every negativity. And that's why you have to keep the right environment. You have to read the right things. You have to stay around and hang around the right set of people. You have to have a solid picture of what you want to achieve. Otherwise, you're going to get frustrated. So your mindset. Second thing I see people fumbling on seriously is product knowledge. And the problem with most realtors is the fact that they are selling way too many products. One of the things I would advise you in this second quarter, depending on your strategy in this second half, is for you to identify some major product that you want to sell, maybe maximum of 5 for the sake of reach. Okay, for example, you don't have to sell everything. For example, if you're in Lagos, you can just focus on properties on island. Then you leave out estates, on the mainland. Or you just say, okay, I'll pick one on the island, one on the mainland, maybe one that is 50 million above, the other one 10 to 50 million. You must have a strategy, okay? So that, again, you have a proper product knowledge. It's not like you are mixing up different facts for different estates and all of that. So more is not merrier in this instance. It's about having less and having more effectiveness and more results, okay? The third, which is close to product knowledge, is marketing strategy. And I've mentioned it briefly under product knowledge. You have to have a unique value proposition to the marketplace. You can be the Ibejuleki Realtor. You can be the Lekki Realtors. You can even play Ikoyi alone. You can be the Millennial Realtors. You can be female focused. You have to have a unique value proposition in the marketplace. You can be the land banking king. You can be whatever positioning you want, but you can't be all to everyone. So you must have a marketing strategy. Okay, after picking your product carefully, you must have a defining marketing strategy that you are going to use to drive the product. And around marketing strategy, it also means that you have to choose the right platform to be able to reach your audience. So that is why you must have a clear customer persona. Okay. Are you selling to middle class people? What are you selling? What are their needs? Are you selling to people that are earning below 100K? What are their nuances? What are their peculiarities? And how do you sell to them? In that instance, you should be looking for companies that probably allow people to pay as low as 20K, 30K per month. Okay? If you're dealing with medium scale businesses, people that run medium scale businesses, you should know, okay, their money comes frequently and all of that. If you're dealing with HNIs, there's a different strategy to reach HNI, including the platform you would be using. You might want to focus more on Facebook, focus more on LinkedIn to be able to reach them. That's talking about digitally. Newsletter also works for HNIs because they tend to read their emails, okay? So you must have that unique marketing strategy. Otherwise, you're going to be frustrated, okay? Another point you need to focus on will be your follow-up strategy. Guys, your follow-up strategy. This is even the most important point I'm going to make in this video. I've seen a lot of people not meeting up their sales because they don't have what we call the right sales cadence. A lot of you will want to say because you don't want to stress the client out, you don't want to do all of that, you are creating lapses in your follow-up, and even in your follow-up game. One of the things you need to do in follow-up is at times have serious conversation with the prospect, because you have a lot of prospects that are time wasters and all of that. You must be able to learn how to close some conversation, even though it might not consummate into a sales, so that you can focus your energy more on the prospect that really want to do business with you. So guys, you need to be super careful about your follow-up. You need to follow up, you need to follow through, and you need to follow back, okay? I've done this in another episode, so you need to go to my YouTube channel at the Dami Olanrewaju and watch my previous episode. But guys, the whole idea is that you must not leave space, or too much space. Too little space is bad. It's more like you are stalking the client, you're stressing them out. And too much space, you leave out, you leave space for a lot of things. I've heard things for some of my realtors around, the customer fell sick, the kitty call happened, people will come up with all sort of excuses. I know that most times when the client is telling you, I'll get back to you, or I'll get back to you in 2 weeks time, is a delay tactics. You should be able to get into them and ask, sir, if I may ask, what is going to happen in that 3 weeks? Is it that you're expecting a cash or a salary? You must be able to deepen a conversation with the client. Of course, that comes after you must have shown value about what you're selling. You must also believe in what you're selling. That's why this bonus tips is, as realtors, as much as possible, don't collect all your commission. Use it as a deposit for land with some of the people you're selling to, so that you can tell the client, I also have a plot in this place, and you can run the numbers for the client. Which leads me to the final point in this episode. You must be an intelligent realtor. You can't be a dancing realtor, you can't be a come and buy realtor, you can't be all of that. The customer have become more sophisticated. They are very careful because their fingers have been burnt. What do you need to do? You need to focus on demonstrating value. You need to be able to show them what the land is going to be in 2-3 years time, in 5 years time, scientifically. Not because of what maybe the real estate company told you. No, far from that. Do an analysis of the area that the customer is trying to buy into. Do a cash flow capital gain projection for them. It's going to go a long way. Show them the historical antecedent of that place in terms of financial data. How that place has appreciated maybe in the course of 5 years, and what the next 5 years outlook looks like. So you must be an intelligent realtor. In other words, you must be a real estate consultant, not just a realtor, not just trying to sell. You must be able to add value to the client. And once they trust you, you not only have one sale with them or 2 sales, you would, at the end of the day, a customer might end up buying most, and you'll be more like their real estate portfolio managers. In our business, if we've heard clients that bought one, they're buying the second, third from our real estate company. So you become their trusted advisor. Okay, guys, so that's the tip I have with you. But remember, I would like to remind you to join us. Upper Light Nigeria is one of the fastest growing real estate development company in Lagos, and we're expanding to other areas pretty soon. But however, we need realtors that are serious to join us, okay? We have a realtors forum that we call Garnet Realtors Network. One of the advantages is that you have access to information that I'm sharing like this. You have access to mentorship. I'm mentoring a lot of people, and a lot of people on my team are mentoring other people. If you are new to real estate, you want to learn, you want to grow with us, I would like you to come and join us. You can go to our website. It's called GarnetPropertyBrokerage.com. Or I would advise that you chat me up on 08064968874. That number will be on your screen. 08064968725. 08064968725. Okay. chat me up and I'll add you to the group, and from there you can go on the website to do a proper registration. And remember to watch some of my replays and the previous episode of this Garnet Weekly on my YouTube page, the Dami Olanrewaju, and follow me across all social media platforms at the Dami Olanrewaju on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, so that when I drop new content, you'll be notified and you can watch and you can grow and you can make money, guys. See you on another episode of the Garnet Realtors Weekly. Take care, guys. Bye.